The Common Environment, Common Database from CAE, the Warfighter's Edge. The uptempo of today's military operations requires timely and accurate training and mission rehearsal. Previously, changes to a simulator database took weeks or even months to implement, correlate, and debug. This resulted in inaccuracies that jeopardized the safety and readiness of our warfighters. In an effort to change this paradigm, CAE took on the challenge of creating a whole new workflow for database publication. Previously, in a given simulation system, separate databases would have to be created for all the simulation clients, such as the out-the-window visual, FLIR, radar, computer-generated forces, and other client systems. This meant that a separate and often proprietary database had to be created, deployed, and correlated for each simulation system. The creation of these databases, and importantly, the correlation of these databases, often took months and hundreds of man-hours to complete. And if changes were needed, each database would have to be changed individually and correlated all over again. In today's combat environment, this time-consuming delay to training and mission rehearsal is unacceptable. This is where the Common Database, or CDB, comes in. Instead of using multiple proprietary databases for each element of a given simulation system, there is one central database that is created to support all of the simulation clients, including the out-the-window visual, FLIR, radar, CGF, and other client systems on the fly and in real time. This means that the creation and modification of runtime databases can take minutes or hours instead of days, weeks, or months. And these changes can be made very rapidly using the latest intelligence and source data available. For example, the building shown here was not present on a previous satellite sweep of this compound. Using the Common Database, engineers can add this building, and it will be immediately reflected in all of the sensor and out-the-window systems in real time. Therefore, there is no need to add the building to other databases because there is just one common database. It's already there and ready for training and mission rehearsal exercises. The CDB accomplishes this by creating a database that has true and accurate terrain data at its core. Here we have taken the texture maps off of the wireframe mesh, and you can see that there are numerous polygons being generated under the terrain texture as you fly through the database. This gridded terrain gives accurate geo-specific terrain elevation data to all of the sensors on board a simulated weapons platform. The CDB's runtime publishing technique eliminates the need to create multiple databases for each sensor simulation system. In any pre-mission scenario, exact correlation of the out-the-window imagery and sensors is critical to successful training. And nowhere is this more important than a nap of the earth exercise. Here we see a helicopter pilot following the terrain at 150 feet above the deck. If this was a 1/2 mile visibility condition, such as we see here with the snow, and the sensors were not 100% correlated, the pilot would fly into this mountain ridge. Since mission rehearsal is based on pre-flying a real mission, 100% database correlation equals 100% mission preparation. The CDB represents the only fully correlated, rapidly developed, single-source, runtime published database solution that is available and deployable today. The Common Environment, Common Database from CAE, the Warfighter's Edge for staying one step ahead.